I'm Todd Tanner. This evening I'll be talking about the $17 billion purchase and takeover of the WWE and the UFC. They have merged and the deal has been consummated. Vince McMahon and the McMahon family are no longer in charge of World Wrestling Entertainment and Titan Sports Inc. So I'll be reporting this story from multiple news outlets. This will be the first of several videos that I'll be producing on tonight. So let's get down to it. According to DailMail, WWE and UFC complete merger following Endeavor's $17 billion takeover. So Endeavor's merger of WWE and UFC has been called TKO Group Holdings. The takeover by Endeavour, the parent company of UFC, valued WWE at $7.53 billion. The deal values the newly combined company at over $17 billion, between $17 billion and $21 billion. WWE and UFC's historic merger, controlled by Endeavour Group, who have formed a newly publicly listed company called TKO Group Holdings, has been completed. It was announced in April that WWE would be sold to the Endeavour Group and together would be merged with UFC to form a brand new company. Endeavour, who owned UFC, will hold a 51% stake in the combined company, while WWE shareholders will hold 49%, according to the agreement. It was confirmed that the deal values the new company at more than $17.3 billion. Give a more take, $21.4 billion, according to the companies, with UFC valued at $9.8 billion, between $12 billion and $12.1 billion, and WWE at $7 billion. The estimated value would be $9.3 billion. And the name for the merger has just been listed as NewCo on filings before shifting to New Whale Inc. A mayor spokesperson confirmed that it would be called TKO Group Holdings. Now I'm going to show you some photos here. The first photo is of Endeavour, and you'll be able to see it for yourself. So check it out. I'll try to impose it, make it look a little bigger. Not do the best I can. That's photo number one. And in this photo, talks about Endeavour, the parent company of UFC, has finalized their merger. And this one is the stock exchange announcing the merger of the UFC, the WWE, called, the new company is called TKO. You'll see Vince McMahon in there with his newly colored brown hair and his mustache. So you're talking about making a lot of money for a lot of people. So Vince McMahon will remain on the board at WWE, but he will not be the principal shareholder anymore. Here's Dana White's. His UFC was already owned by Endeavour. He's the founder of Ultimate Fighting Championship. The new deal, which is seen as a landmark moment in the industry, was announced at the start of April, just a day after WWE hosted WrestleMania 39 in California. It is the first time WWE will not run under a McMahon name, having been a family-run company firstly with Vince McMahon Sr., before his son took over the promotion in 1982 and turned it into a household name. McMahon returned to WWE in January to help facilitate the sale after previously retiring from his role in allegations against the 74-year-old. He faced allegations that he paid several women millions of dollars of hush money regarding alleged sexual misconduct. The board of directors of TKO Group Holdings will consist of 11 members, with 5 representing WWE and 6 representing Endeavour. The representatives of Endeavour include McMahon, Nick Khan, Stevie Coonan, Carrie A. Wheeler, and one more to be announced. That's the Endeavour. So, that's for the WWE side. That's the misprint. For Endeavour, the representatives include Emmanuel, Egan Torban, Jonathan Kraft, Sonia Menina Williams, Mark Shapiro, Nancy Tillier. Paul Levesque, head of creative for WWE, and Dana White, president of the UFC, were not included on the new board but will maintain their roles in their respective divisions of TKO. This is a rare opportunity to create a global live sports and entertainment pure play built for where the industry is headed, said Emmanuel in a statement in April. So I'm going to show you the CEO of Endeavour. His name is Ari Emanuel, and he will also be a part of the new board of the new WWE and UFC companies. So here's the man who spent close to $21 billion combined for the WWE and UFC, Ari Emanuel. Endeavour was founded in 1995 and became the Endeavour Group in 2005, thanks to a merger with the William Morris Agency. Emanuel's clients have included Oprah Winfrey, Martin Scorsese, Charlize Theron, Mark Wahlberg, and even WWE Johnson. The company's sensational success in Hollywood meant that they could purchase rivals IMG for $1.6 billion in 2013. 2 years later, they purchased the Mr. Universe organization from Donald Trump. Crucially, in 2016, Endeavour purchased Zuffa, the parent company for the UFC, for $3.2 billion. 7 years later, they have purchased the WWE and decided to merge the two live entertainment properties together under one umbrella. Endeavour became the outright owner of the UFC in 2021. Shares rose 10% for the company that year. Overall, for Endeavour, when it comes to sport, revenue grew 20% last year to $1.3 billion. Thanks, and a large part of that rise came from increased media rights fees, something the company will really enjoy in 2024. I'm Todd Tanner for Black Wrestling News.